Verge. So, a lot of interesting stuff has happened with Verge over the last couple of years. I want to take a look at what this can hit in the next bull cycle. Now, I'm not super optimistic in terms of like a huge high here, and I'll explain why in this video as well. Before I get into that, though, if you're new here and you don't know what this spreadsheet is, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. And in my videos, I showed myself buying these coins. I expected them to do very well, make me good money. And you can see what the profits would have been for you if you'd have put $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos. These are all the prices. And these were the highs that these coins hit in under a year and a half. And as I said, what your profit would have been from 100 into each. And if you'd have done that for all 26, your profit from a $2,600 investment in less than a year and a half would have been over 123 grand. Now, I have a brand new portfolio. The coins that I own, I share on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think can make me very good money, like say I buy it up and I share it with the members. So I'll tell them what the coin is that I'm looking at, what profits I think it can have, and what percentage of my profit, of my funds I'm putting into it. It means the members can copy along exactly, which means they'll make the exact same profit as me. And there's a nice added bonus there. They don't have to do any work. They don't have to dive into the markets. They can just copy along. The reason we have thousands of members on the site is because they can just copy along. They don't have to learn about the markets, and they make the same profits as me. And if you want to see what those profits were, you can check it out on copymycrypto.com. And you'll see what the members have earned. You'll see what I've said in the past. And it's all public record on this channel, so you can verify it and you can try it out. We're less than a year away from the markets being red hot. So if you haven't got your cryptos sorted, copymycrypto.com can help you with that. Now, Verge. So, look, Verge is on most places. It's not on Coinbase, though. So there's one positive. It could see a Coinbase bounce. Now, Verge is a privacy-focused crypto and blockchain that offers fast, efficient, decentralized payments. And because of their privacy, which has utilized the Tor network to ensure anonymity, they also have something called Verge Pay, which provides the options of sending transactions to stealth addresses. So it's truly private. Now, they were a fork of Peercoin, and they renamed themselves Verge in order to rebrand, because originally the name was Dogecoin Dark, but obviously they wanted to distinguish themselves from Dogecoin. Now, the founders of Verge is Justin Valo, who's also known as Justin Vendetta or Sunarok, who's a developer with 20 years plus experience. After becoming interested in Bitcoin and getting involved with Dogecoin, he began work on Verge because he believed that none of the altcoins had developed the adequate functionality of privacy. And the only other serious privacy coin projects were Bitcoin and Monero, and he didn't believe they were sufficient. Now, Verge have done a lot of really impressive things. They have become ISO 20022 compliant. If you don't know what that means, they are going to be that's the global payment standards. Every bank, every financial institution worldwide, not cryptos, everything requires being compliant with that standard by next year. So there are 9 cryptocurrencies that are currently compliant. Verge is one of them. Which, think about that, that's pretty special because it's the only privacy coin actually in the mix of those 9. And the other 8 are big name cryptos. You've got your XRPs, your Stellars, your Cardanos, your Quant, your Algorand, IOTA, XDC network, and then Verge. So Verge it is the smallest market cap of all the compliant coins. In the past year as well, just in January rather, Verge and Verge ETH were listed on Bitmart. Verge was listed on the Coin Rabbit exchange, Verge ETH, was updated on Etherscan with all correct data. They've had live AMAs. The new roadmap was presented, which covers the whole Verge ecosystem. It was announced both coin and token will be listed on CoinW soon, and Bitmart added Verge to their isolated margin trading. So Verge has gone way wider, and one of the things that we did see in the past couple of years is we saw a nice little spike for Verge, where it did around about like a 5x off the back of the news about the global compliance, combined with Binance putting it into the mix of the perpetuals markets, and we saw a big growth in that. Now, there we go. Right. So if you're a Verge holder, they do registration of the Verge Phase 2 token distribution is now live. So all users are invited to register and claim their Verge. Very easy to do. It's available to all layer 2 Ethereum users. Like I said, they've made that very clear on their platform, to the point that it is literally the only thing they've posted in ages. So yeah, like every day it seems. One thing I would say, they've got to be a bit more communicative with stuff like that. Not with that, but with just general updates. But they do give the updates from time to time. So now they have Verge ETH, so they have an ERC20 token. So the ecosystem sort of is starting to grow. In terms of milestones, as I said, a lot have been hit. They actually do need to update this dramatically because, again, a lot has happened. One thing that is a bit slow with regards to Verge is like the updates on network, like on their website, on their socials. Like Telegram is probably the best place for like official info. Discord's good as well. But yeah, the fact that they're globally compliant, in theory, it doesn't mean they can run their CBDC. I think that would be unlikely on Verge. I think it would be more likely to be on one of the more established cryptocurrencies. And I don't mean that in terms of length of time that they've been around. I more mean market cap based. XRP's done a lot in terms of CBDC work. Stellar's done quite a lot in terms of CBDC work. Quant's got Hedera. I forgot about Hedera. Hedera has got very good relationships with governments. So all these are far more established in the right way than Verge are. But yeah, milestones wise, they've done well. Vendors wise, I don't really get too interested in stuff like this because I just don't see cryptocurrencies that are fluctuating assets as serious payment solutions. I just look at it from a business perspective. A business owner doesn't want a fluctuating asset as a payment solution. They may well do when the markets are red hot because they're hearing about it, but everyone always forgets that a crash will cometh. So I just think it's a very easy way for people to get burnt without thinking. So I don't really see it as a solid solution in that regard. But in terms of like trying to grow the roadmap, and the new roadmap being presented, that's always a good thing. And you can join their Telegram to get all the info. And like I said, their Telegram is where most of the info comes through. As you can see from their Twitter, their X is basically complete rubbish. Interesting that says Twitter. Why does that say Twitter? Verge. Why did that just change to McAfee? McAfee wasn't there, was it? That was weird. All right, fine, whatever. Yeah, kind of odd. Anyway, look, I think the fact that they're globally compliant is a huge deal. You cannot overstate how big a deal that is. Only 8 cryptos have managed it so far. This is the 9th. There will be more, of course. But just so you're aware, look at that bounce that it had. It was about 5x off of that news. So think about what happens when another crypto is going to get compliant. You see the bounce. It's an easy trade. Now, what I'm bearish on with Verge is just the long-term chart. The long-term chart is miserable because it has had 2 full bull cycles, right? There was no problem. Like, it's not had half of a bull cycle at any point. It had 2 full bull cycles and it went lower. So it's in a long-term downtrend even with those peaks. So I'm looking at this as a 3-cent target, which still, by the way, puts it at a massive market cap. You know, that will put it, there we go. Yeah, that'll put a market cap of over, oh no, it won't actually, that'll be $500,000. No, it might do more than that. $500 million if it hits 3 cents. So it might edge $1 billion, but again, it would have to hit around 6 cents, which is roughly as high from the previous bull cycle. So I think it probably goes lower. 7 cents was roughly as high in the last bull cycle. So yeah, I'm still looking at 3 cents initial target. If they can do some seriously good developments and if they can really grow the Verge ecosystem, and by the way, communication has to be better across their socials because they've got to inform people more. But if they do those things, maybe it can break 7 cents, but that's a push. I still think 3 cents is a fair target for this, which still 10x. Would you knock it? No. But always the issue and the concern for me with regards to privacy coins is the risk of delistings. We've seen a lot of cryptos that privacy coins delisted. That's always going to be a cause for concern. So it has to be realized that Verge run that risk, even being globally compliant. I think that probably negates it quite dramatically. But yeah, just a risk that's being run. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. Do you think it can do way, way more? Am I just being super bearish because of a long-term chart? Or do you think it's going to struggle to hit even 3 cents? Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you want to make the exact same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can. You just head over to copymycrypto.com, check out the site, see what it's all about, see what the members have made, what I've said in the past. Copymycrypto.com is where I do all the work. I dive into the markets, I find the coins that are going to make me good money, and I tell the members about them. I tell them what the coin is that I'm going to buy, the profits I think it can have, and the cash that I'm putting in. They can copy along exactly. Means no work, means same profits. Big bonus as well is, look, we are less than a year, like we're less than 2 months, about 2 months away from the Bitcoin halving. That's always been a market catalyst to just kick this market into gear. So if you haven't got your crypto positions set up yet, copymycrypto.com is a perfect place to go. You can see exactly what my positions are. Because make no mistake about it, you know, the profits that you see on the spreadsheet was in under 18 months. That's the kind of profits that can be made in crypto. So if you're not set up, check out the site, see if it's something that you want to try. That's it from me, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.